Hello Gemini, this is Michelle.
Hello Gemini, this is Richard.
And we're here to give you your He Said, She Said reading. This is for the time period of September 16th through September 30th. We have our $35 special going on at the moment, so if you'd like your own He Said, She Said reading, feel free to email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That's for a 20-minute reading. And also, I've just put up my new October in-depth readings, and those are solo readings, so if you're interested in those, please go to Gypsy Insights by Michelle and check those out for your sun, moon and rising. Now let's get along with your reading here, Gemini. For your oracle cards, from the House of Night, you've pulled firstly the Moon.
Now the Moon is talking about looking beyond the obvious to find the truth. And it requires that another card be drawn, and that card is rigid. And rigid means you need to be more flexible.
Okay, and from the Le Vampire deck, you've pulled the card of Nobility, which speaks about honor, high standards, and being idealistic. So I feel that it's either you or someone around you that has very high standards, and with the message with this, it is about wanting to do the very best you can and attracting wonderful new opportunities with honourable people. But it's also about really respecting the nobility within you so that you don't go for a lower vibrational energy or the lowest option. So we'll see where this goes. Some interesting energy here for you, Gemini. Now, I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut the cards here, Gemini, and let's find out the energy of the person that you are thinking about, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they feel about you, Gemini, how you feel about them, the strengths between you, the weaknesses between you, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome. So let's have a look and see what the energy is of the person that you are thinking about here, Gemini. Page of Pentacles.
Yeah, so we're looking at a new opportunity that possibly has a fairly strong foundation.
Yeah, it seems to be like your partner here is looking at something brand new. It has potential, but it's very much an immature energy in terms of it's just getting started. It hasn't reached a more mature point yet. It seems to be that foundation, that laying that groundwork here for perhaps a new opportunity. Could even be a job. Let's have a look at what they bring to the table when it comes to you, Gemini. Two of Wands.
So possibly the thinking about travel, perhaps, or even thinking about taking a new opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a successful kind of energy around these two cards too. It seems to be a partner here who's looking towards future success, potential. Let's see what their flaw is. Fool in reverse.
So it's possible that maybe they're a little bit conflicted, that they want to take a new opportunity, or they're thinking about it, but they may be in a position of not wanting to take that risk.
Yeah, they may be letting fear hold them back. It's not feeling quite ready to take that next step.
Or that leap of faith, right?
Right. Let's see how they're viewing you, Gemini. Well, the Lovers in reverse, which is your card, and it's coming up in reverse, so unfortunately there's a disconnect here, a sense of disharmony when it comes to the relationship. I feel like there's a lack of compatibility as well when I see this card, possibly even thinking of separation.
Yeah, so there might be the possibility that you think that they're not courageous enough, or they're not committed enough to their own success, and that's the reason that that things are not going well between you.
Let's see how you're viewing them. Okay, Gemini, well, you see them as your partner. You want the happy home life, the contented home life. But the trouble is, I feel like your partner, and remember the energies can be vice versa here, Gemini, so if this is not you, could resonate the opposite way around. But there's one person here who wants that tradition, that home life, the happiness, the stable home. The other partner, I feel, is looking at future success. They may have an opportunity around them, but they're unsure about what to do, whether they want to take this risk, take this opportunity. But they're not seeing a connection with you, unfortunately, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what the strength is between you two. I've got the Sun in reverse. So with this one, I feel as a strength. Right now, things are just not clear.
And that is the strength of your relationship. I think if once things become clear, maybe there will be a separation, possibly.
Let's see what the weakness is. The Chariot. Yeah, someone here, one person is undecided when it comes to making a move here.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck. I get an energy of being stuck. Not so much not knowing which way to go, but just not really moving, period.
Could be out of fear. I get that. It's a sense of being unsure. It's faced with two options. You'll see the sphinxes at the base of this Chariot. And there's a sense of needing to be in greater control of your own destiny when I see this card.
Yeah, I think it might be time for you to let go of the fear. If it's you, Gemini, let go of the fear and make the move you need to make. But if it's your partner, that's what they need to do.
Yeah, it's taking back control of their own life is how I'm feeling. And once that clarity is there, I feel, unfortunately, what I'm getting here is that this may be over.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's probably the best anyway.
Let's look at the potential. We've got the Empress in reverse. The roadblock is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So something here has taken you off your destiny. It's taken you off your path.
But it also speaks to the possibility of it. Maybe the timing isn't quite right either.
Yeah.
Or the timing wasn't right.
It's an inability to get things to create a relationship here. It's also a feeling as possibly of family, of one person may want to start a family, the other person does not want to create that family. Again, Richard is right, it could be a question of simple timing, but I feel it's more about something that is blocking your destiny here, well, Gemini.
Actually, I'm getting more of the impression that the destiny was already blocked. That is that's what surrounds this relationship. The timing was wrong. This relationship from the very outset.
Yeah. And I feel it's taken someone off their path, and it may have been a path towards success. It may have been a pathway towards family, towards creating a family, because I see the Empress as someone who is abundant or is able to create for themselves. Again, it speaks of pregnancy, fertility, wanting to create something, whether that's an actual physical life, whether that's a family, or whether that's success, growth, opportunity.
Or all of the above.
Yeah, or all of the above. But someone feels like they're lacking, that they need to take back the destiny. They need to take back, they've gotten off their track.
Yeah, and if it's you, I think it speaks to being time to turn this fool in the upright. To take that risk, to take that leap of faith, to not be so fearful, and to get back to what your life was supposed to be.
Which I feel was leading you down the pathway of success here. Gemini. Whether this is I feel it's either you or I feel it's more so the partner actually that wants to step out here on their own and take this leap of faith. Let's look at the outcome. So it is that breakthrough. It's achieving that clarity, that epiphany.
That's right. They're turning that sun the right way up so that everything does become illuminated, so everything does become clear. That is the outcome. And I sense the outcome is going to be a decision to actually get back on the path of success where your life was going before you got off track a bit.
Yeah, and went down this other pathway which doesn't seem to be the right path, Gemini. But I get for you, I feel it. Remember, it can be vice versa. But I feel it's the Gemini that wants the home life with this person, but the other partner here, or the person that you're thinking about, wants to do their own thing, follow their own pathway in life. And I feel it's that person as the Empress in reverse that feels that their wheel is not turning in the right direction.
Yeah, but that they're not going to get to their destiny unless they end this.
Right, and with the moon and rigid, I feel that things are still a bit clouded at the present time. There needs to be this moment of breakthrough before something happens here. I do get that it's potential for this relationship not to move on here. And with rigid and nobility, both of these speak about someone who has very high standards. And it may be that one partner here who has extremely high standards that the other person feels in conflict with. They feel like they may not be able to be themselves, or there's just a sense of wanting to get control back from for your life is what I'm getting. So some heavy energy here, Gemini, whether this is you or a partner. So we'll leave that here, and it's all about getting that mental clarity, that making a logical choice, that clarity of belief. And we wish you all the best, Gemini. Don't forget, we have that $35 special. That's for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. So if you're interested, please feel free to email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in the solo readings, it's just me, check out my new October readings. They're brand new and quite in-depth, so please check out the rest of my channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for those. And we wish you all the best, Gemini.
Thanks, Gemini. Goodbye, good luck.